Hey everyone, I'm out here in the garage and what we're going to be doing today is replacing the 2004 Honda Pilot's front passenger side engine mount. So stay tuned. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to welcome you here and hopefully you'll consider subscribing if you like what you see. Also, check out Car Apprentice on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I post lots of pictures and videos on those platforms before I post anything on YouTube. And occasionally I'll post things on those platforms I don't post on YouTube. Also, check out the website at carapprentice.com. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. So as part of replacing the timing belt and water pump on the 2004 Honda Pilot, I removed the engine mount on the passenger side and noticed that it was broken. So I'll have an upcoming series of videos on the timing belt replacement, but what we're going to be tackling today is the engine mount replacement. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off by placing the jack under the oil pan to support the engine. I'm using a larger wooden block between the jack pad and the oil pan to evenly distribute the load. To access the mount, I'll remove the engine oil dipstick and detach the two dark gray wire harness clips. The tabs should be pressed away from the body of the clips as opposed to pinching them. Next, I'll use a 17mm socket on a breaker bar to loosen the mount's through bolt, then take it out. Since it's a long bolt, the power steering fluid reservoir should be lifted out of its bracket and moved to the side to make space. The two 14mm bolts for the bracket are removed next, then the bracket is removed. Then to remove the engine mount, I'll loosen the three 14mm bolts with a breaker bar and a long extension, then take them out. And there it is. As you can see, this mount is indeed trash. I'm replacing it with an OEM Honda mount, part number 50820-S3V-A82. Generally, I like to use OEM Honda mounts, even if they cost a little bit more. eBay, HondaPartsNow.com, and many other online discount sites usually have them for a somewhat reasonable price. Before reinstalling bolts in areas where dirt and debris are prevalent, I like to clean them with a wire brush. It lessens the potential for cross-threading. Alright, we're ready to install the new mount, so I'll set it in place, then tighten the three 14mm bolts. I didn't have a torque wrench and an extension combination that could reach, so I just tightened them by feel, but the torque spec is 28 foot-pounds. The mount bracket goes in next, and I'm just installing the 14mm bolts loosely for now. Then I'll install the 17mm through bolt. Again, it's best to move the power steering fluid reservoir to the side. So the torque spec for the 14mm bracket bolts is 33 foot-pounds. And the torque spec for the 17mm through bolt is 40 foot-pounds. Then I'll just put the two dark gray harness clips back on the respective brackets. Reinsert the dipstick, and put the power steering reservoir back in its bracket. Lastly, we'll remove the jack from underneath the oil pan, and that's it. Alright, so there you have it. There's replacing the front passenger side engine mount on the 2004 Honda Pilot. Not terribly difficult at all. It's really a pretty simple job. Definitely make sure you put a jack underneath the oil pan to take some of the stress off the mount and be able to get it out and not stress the other mounts that are in the car also. So hopefully this information was helpful, and thanks for watching.